Day 2 of the Dee Armstrong Show. Actor, comedian Jay Moore gives me a high five. We taste some Bluebell ice cream, and the Geek Squad is here. Join us next.
Live from the WLTZ NBC 38 studios, this is the Dee Armstrong Show.
It is day 2 of the Dee Armstrong Show. I am still so excited. I'm telling you, we had an awesome time yesterday. Got a lot of calls and a lot of congratulations, and it really, really touched me. As a matter of fact, I was riding into the station today, and I actually was brought to tears because people were calling from all over. So excited, the Dee Armstrong Show here, finally. Yes, amen, amen, amen. But you know what? My mom called me yesterday right after the show, and she goes, "Baby, I love the show. It was a good show, but you look kind of big." I said, "What?" But wonderful show, but you look kind of big. So I guess I got to work on that one. Isn't it something, Janae, that your mama can call you on a day like this and say something, and you can't say anything back?
You can't, and I'll tell you why. Because like I told you yesterday, your mother is the only one who has the authority to say that with love. So don't worry about it. It's all with love.
Well, you're just a little tiny thing. So what did your mom say about the premiere of the Dee Armstrong Show?
Well, my mom did something like what your mom did and said, "Well, why were you smiling like that?" But I love the show.
Awesome, awesome. I'm telling you. Well, we'll be back into the Facebook corner in just a minute. But you know who else I had a chat with the other day? Nancy Grace. Among other things, we talked about our children because she and I both have made some huge financial sacrifices for the kids. And I told her, I said, "You know, Nancy, sometimes I'm thinking I could have so much more money if I had only gone to Atlanta when they were calling me back then." And didn't do it, but I don't regret it. This is what she had to say.
And you probably would have spent it all.
Yeah.
And go, "Why did I do that?"
Yeah, but I'm glad I did. I kept them there, and I made a lot of decisions based on family.
But I tell you, it has changed my life in so many ways. And every night that I'm up late, or I get up every morning between 5 and 5:30, I just really thank the Lord for my blessings.
Yes.
And in this economy, when so many people don't have a job, I'm blessed. I've got 2. So that's the way I look at it.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You are one of the...
Kidding? You're a TV icon.
Nancy Grace comes right after me, so stay tuned. It's a seamless viewing on NBC. Right after me is Nancy Grace. You know, she's from Macon, and she invited me, and you too, Janae. We're going to have lunch with she and her mother in Macon sometime. How cool is that? Well, let's see. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on at the movies. Let me tell you, my kids were talking to me the other day, and they were saying, "You know what, Mom, I don't know if you need to go to the movies because most of the movies that are happening these days are designed to drive you crazy. They want to make you uncomfortable." Let's take a look at this week's preview of the movies of the weekend.
Mother of all caves. Trust me, you're gonna love this.
What could possibly go wrong diving in caves?
That question will be answered many times over in Sanctum. This man versus nature story follows a team of cave divers as they explore a system of deep caverns in the South Pacific. But when their exit becomes blocked by a tropical cyclone, the team must race against time and rising water to make it out alive. This 3D thriller is inspired by true events. Sanctum is rated R.
I'm her only friend.
Minka Kelly shares a dorm room with a psycho in The Roommate. At first, Leighton Meester seems like the perfect roomie. She's fun, outgoing, can keep a secret. But when Kelly starts hanging out with a new boyfriend and some other students, her bunkmate goes berserk, revealing a need for medication to keep her from becoming a campus killer. The Roommate is rated PG-13. That's the box office preview. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
Okay, if you want to be scared half to death, well, I want to show you some amazing video in this one. We've been going through some cold snaps here in Georgia, Alabama too, but it's like a Georgia, Alabama kind of cold. Nothing compared to what they are having up north. Check out this. You can hear it. They could hear it happening before it happened. The roof collapsing Wednesday in Easton, Massachusetts. And what happened was as they began to hear all of that cracking, the roof collapsed, and they did get out just in time. Nobody was hurt. Another thing that's coming up is what? The big game, Super Bowl game. So much for Super Bowl. I tell you, some people watch because they want to see the game. Other people are watching because they just want to see the commercials. You remember Janet Jackson and her upset. Well, let's take a look at some of those spots that are coming up. I bet they're going to be great this year.
Nah, I'm good. I like to buy in bulk.
What's that smell?
What smell?
Can I have one?
Yeah. 0 calories.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, no, you're not fat.
Pepsi Max. 0 calories, maximum Pepsi taste.
I'm the Minister of D-Tourism. We're a secret government agency saving vacations. Families are getting swindled. Why? Because hotels hate your guts.
You're sleeping on the floor. I need more room.
Yes, come on. Test baby. Rent a vacation home from HomeAway.com. Space, privacy, freedom. Why hotel when you can home away?
Okay, home away. Back to the Super Bowl. So many of you are Facebooking us about what's going on with the Super Bowl, and we have had several Super Bowl questions going over to Janae. What were their responses from yesterday's question?
Yes, on yesterday, we asked the ladies what they would be doing during the Super Bowl. A lot of them said things like, oh, I'll just be shopping, or, oh, Mom and I are hanging out, or I'll be watching a couple of movies. So I was kind of disappointed to hear that my ladies aren't watching the Super Bowl game.
Oh, well, honey,
Come on, ladies.
Guess what? Guess what?
What are you
I have
gonna be doing?
never seen a Super Bowl game, but I am changing my ways. I am going to watch Sunday. And Janae, for all of you who are just like me, haven't even watched it or maybe don't plan to watch it, top 5 reasons why we need to watch the Super Bowl. And they are, number one,
these are the top 5. These are the top 5
Top
for
5.
why instead of going shopping, you should be watching the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Oh, number one,
the
commercials. They're awesome. You gotta love those. Number two, the food is really good. You're gonna get some great junk food like those wings we had from CJ's yesterday. Number 3, the celebrity halftime show. Someone awesome is always gonna perform. Number 4, the men in those tights, ladies. And number 5, guys love girls who love football. So come on, that's a reason to watch the game.
Awesome, awesome. Top 5 reasons. And I do believe I am going to change my ways, and I am going to watch the Super Bowl this Sunday.
Okay. Hopefully we can watch it together.
Okay. Thanks so much. All right. Taking a look at some local news and things that are going on. This just in from the newsroom, a local medical research facility is conducting a vaccine study locally, so find out what the vaccine is and what it could do for you. We'll have this and much more coming up right after the break.